So, how were you welcomed in Denmark when you fled from
Bosnia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty poorly, I think, actually. And when we came, we were put in camps, basically just deported, not being a part of the Danish community at all. And we were not given any opportunities to go to school or learn the language because it was never a plan for us to stay in Denmark. So I lost 5 years of my life just waiting in a camp for a resolution that came way too late.
So, since Denmark didn't do a whole lot, did you and your family do anything to like integrate?
Yeah, as we did not get any opportunities to integrate, it's difficult to do it by yourself. Because how can I knock on people's door and ask for jobs if I'm not taught the language?
Yeah. So, do you know why your parents chose Denmark? Like,
Actually, it's completely by coincidence.
Coincidence.
We fled, it was either stay and get killed or flee.
So, was it easy for your parents, like after a while, to get a job? Or?
No. My parents are both lawyers, and they were 35 and 38 when they came to Denmark. So, of course, by living at the camp, they lost 5 years, and then they took all the courses, they learned Danish, and then they, of course, tried to get a job equivalent to what they were doing. And they tried lots of, not necessarily lawyers, but let's be a secretary or something that's similar to what they are educated. And then I think 10 years we were just on the Danish contingent. And then afterwards they wanted to give my sister and me a better future. So they decided to get any kind of job. And then they've been working in the Lund, where you do the spring rolls.
So today, do you see yourself as a Dane or as a Bosnian?
Oh, it's so difficult actually, and it's a typical question. I think it depends where I am. But I would say mostly 80%. I would always consider myself as a Bosnian because yes, I live here, but I didn't come voluntarily. I came as a refugee due to war, not economical issues, nothing.
So, do you think because you're younger and you go to school and stuff like that, it was easier for you to get integrated?
Yeah, definitely.
Compared to your parents?
Yes, definitely. I didn't manage to go to school when I lived in Bosnia, so I started all of this school in Denmark. I have older cousins that finished either high school or started university, and it's been a horrible time for them.
So, do you know anyone who went back to ex-Yugoslavia?
Yeah, the war ended officially in 1996 with the Dayton deal. But then immediately afterwards, we were given the opportunity to go back. And I know a couple of, they're not my friends, of course, but friends of my mom and my dad. They went back, and they actually work with what they worked with before the war.
Have you ever been back?
Yeah. I'm back every summer.
Okay, so.
I need that. I don't even call it vacation. I call it very ambivalent a home. And then when I get back there, I come home again. And then I usually take a real vacation if I travel to Greece or Turkey or wherever, the States.
So, do you think Denmark should change in the way that we welcome fugitives and refugees?
Yeah. I think the average Danish man or woman, he or she, I think they are very welcoming. But I think is the problem is the politics. And I think that's a really, really shame. In Denmark, they get lots of money. This is not like a charity club where we show how good we are and we take all the refugees. I mean, you get cash for this. So I don't think like it should be seen as if the refugees are a burden. Of course, they come from horrible places and been through lots of things. And I just wish people had more empathy.
How was the relationship between like the different people, like between Bosnians and Serbians?
There's still like tensions because it's a war of, three religions are included in one country. Politicians are very corrupt, so there's still like problems with the way we perceive ourselves and they perceive themselves, and of course I'm a Muslim from Bosnia, especially maybe our group because we feel it's an unfair war, most definitely, because we're the ones that are refugee. The Serbians, the Croatians, they have stayed in their countries.
Yeah.
Even up here, I mean, I don't mingle with people from Serbia or Croatia. It's just you do it, but it's just so weird. And I always tend to say something with my friends here that clashes. So it's just better for us. And they know it, and we know it. We both know it. So it's just hi, I recognize your existence, but nothing more.
Yeah. Okay. So since you had a pretty rough childhood, did you get a lot in trouble? Were you a bad kid?
You're a bad kid. No. I was always taught that school was my only way out. I had to be good in school. Where I'm from, there is no plan B. I had to be good and better in order for me to be compared to my other classmates. Because I'm a refugee, because my name is not Louise, and yeah, I'm not blonde, blue-eyed. So that's been my card out from the ghetto and from bad behavior.
I have
Yeah.
a question.
Yeah.
If you had the opportunity, would you go back to Bosnia?
Without the war, of course, I would. I mean, if there had never been a war, I would never have fled. That's obvious. Now that there has been a war, no, I will not go back. With the main reason that even though I feel Bosnian, of course, I'm fluent in the language and all that stuff, I've just been away too long. I'm just there, vacationing, spending all my money. They don't like it because they don't even consider me Bosnian when I'm back then. There's even a conflict within your own family because, we fought for this country. You took the easy way out. You fled and now you come back and you want to feel Bosnian. No. So they don't even like it, actually. They like it because we cash in money, which is the only thing. 65% of the population, they don't work. It's the second poorest country in Europe. And of course they see me, I come, spend all my, like they say, your Danish money. And they don't understand. They don't understand that we work here much more, that I know I have had to fight my own fight to come where I am.
Okay, so this is just another question.
Sure.
What do you think of Denmark as a whole? Do you think it's nice?
Yeah, as a whole, definitely yes. Now,
Yeah, you think.
but damn, I had to fight my way up here. Because again, I had nobody. My mom couldn't fix things for me. My dad couldn't come up and speak, She has a bad grade, what can I do to help? They didn't even know the language. I had to translate for them the first 3 or 4 years. But now when I'm part of it, I like it. And it actually doesn't bother me. I like being a fighter. I like, showing people differently than what they usually expect from me. Oh, you're a refugee, you live in a ghetto, what can you, how can you contribute to this society? Let me show you that. So, which is sad sometimes when ethnic Danish people complain about difficulties in life. Come on, you live in such a good country, make use of it.
That's it. Thank you so much.
Sure,
Yeah,
welcome.
really.